Where am I getting that? Oh, I'm hearing it. How am I hearing it? Something, I know what I'm doing. That's what it was. I'm going to retweet that. I think that's interesting. Okay, we are bringing you live breaking news coverage. Hang on, let me just do a quick check and make sure I didn't miss anything in the last couple minutes. Yeah, and AI6YR says, we just played this video, and we showed you it was about a block away from the where the shooter was reportedly located. He says he counted it, and you could hear at least 22 rounds. So I just retweeted that. If you want to go to my Twitter, you can see it there. So just to step back, this is Highland Park, Illinois, which is a wealthy suburb of Chicago, about 25 miles north of Chicago. About 3.5 hours ago, they were having their July 4th parade. It started at 10 a.m. Roughly 10 minutes after it started, a man started shooting at people who were at the parade. Apparently, the man was on a rooftop. There's one report from a WGN reporter that said witnesses said he was on a particular rooftop. This one right here. So a WGN reporter said some eyewitnesses said, here, I'll show you that tweet. See, this says Uncle Dan's. Hold on a second. I want to show you that report in case you haven't seen it. That's from Dan Ponce, who says witnesses say the shooter was on the roof of Uncle Dan's. We don't know if that's the case, but Uncle Dan's is here. That's Uncle Dan's. It's an outdoor store. And we've definitely heard many reports. There's Uncle Dan's right there. And we know that we've had a number of reports that say that this is where the shooting happened, this area, 2nd and Central. And also there is a photo that I retweeted, which I can't show on the air, showing 3 dead bodies. And those dead bodies appear to be right over here, as our viewer Gray Hughes pointed out. And so if the person was at Uncle Dan's, they might have shot across the street over here. That might have been one of the places they shot. So, again, this is the intersection we're hearing about here. So 6 people are dead, 24 are hospitalized. That's what police said in their last update in the press conference. And the shooter is loose. The shooter is not in custody. The shooter has not been identified. We do have a description of the shooter that police gave, as Brian Enton said. Police say the suspect is a white male, 18 to 20 years old, longer black hair, small build, wearing a white or blue t-shirt. Firearm has been recovered from the scene, a rifle. But he might have some sort of other, he might have, another weapon or weapons with him. So we're bringing you the latest updates. I don't have a scanner that's playing like police activity that I can give you. So I am just looking around different local sources. I'm taking comments from you guys. One of our viewers, Arcana Moon, said she was watching a stream and she said she'd heard her scene that there were snipers on a roof. Also, she said she'd heard there was another press conference coming up in about 40 minutes. So I haven't had that confirmed, but thanks for writing in. So you can write to me, let me know what you're hearing, at Lookner on Twitter. Our viewer Wes says, will be interesting if this is another shooter, 4chan shooter based on the age range. More accelerationists looking to further incite violence. So You know, something Wes is bringing up is this why did the shooter do this? I'm not aware of any sort of manifesto that's been released. We don't even know who this person is. I've seen no pictures of the shooter. We have that description, 18 to 20, white male, long brown hair. But so, you know, the police said this appeared to be random in the sense that I guess it wasn't targeting particular people from the outset. No idea right now what we're going to hear about the shooter. You know, if they posted anything about it on social media, if they had some kind of reasoning they gave for it, where they're from, are they even from the area? We just don't know those answers right now. So we'll keep looking out for more information here. But in the last police press conference, they said they hadn't identified the shooter yet. Let's see here. But there's lots of police cars on the scene and police on the scene. I'm looking at a couple live feeds now. All right, again, let me know what you're hearing. I'm just trying to find you the latest information. And what is this here? Oh, hang on. Maybe I can geolocate this one. Okay, so Peter Newton sent me this. Here's another video. I can't verify it. It looks legit. It looks like the same marching band we saw in a different video. Actually, we might be able to show where this is if it's located in the same location. Because the other video we saw, the band was marching around here. Where's Green Bay? Oops. Central Green Bay. So it would be around this area. Before I show you this video, let me see if I can figure out where it was taken. That might be what we see in the video. Do we see that gas station in the video? Yes. Yes. You see that gas station. So this is a video of that. It looks like the same marching band we saw in the other video. It was posted by Elena Van den Acker. She says video is from a family friend. They were sitting across the street from the Sunset Foods parking lot. And now this is like roughly a block away from when the shooting was reported to happen. So I don't see anyone shot in this video, and I don't see any shooter in this video. I'm not showing anything graphic like that. But here you can hear gunshots on the video. Yeah, so here's this video where you can hear some gunshots. It's a different angle. It looks like of the same marching band we saw in another video, posted by Elena Van den Acker. It's a little harder to hear, but you do seem to appear those two bursts of gunfire at the beginning of the video and towards later in the video. So that shooting, where the shooting reportedly happened is about a block away in the direction they're coming from. Jackie Kostek says, we're a block away from the scene and watching officers continue to walk up and down the street, checking door handles and entering businesses. A large group of FBI agents walking up and down street. CBS Chicago. She just posted that about half an hour ago. That's from Jackie Kostek. Nancy Hardy says, police in Highland Park say SWAT teams are going door to door looking for suspect. Wow. One of our viewers just mentioned flight radar. I'll check flight radar out and see. They said a police helicopter was on flight radar. I'll check the flight radar out right now, and I'll show you what I can see, if anything. We want Highland Park. How far away? It's going to be north. I have to find it here. Where is Highland Park in relation to Evanston? It's north of Evanston. Chicago, Evanston, Highland Park. Okay. So if we go here, Evanston, it's going to be up here. I think. Is that it? Sorry, it's there's Evanston. Highland Park. It didn't say it on the map. It's somewhere right in here. Highland Park, there it is. There's Highland Park. There's nothing on flight radar, on flight radar 24. It doesn't mean there's not helicopters in the area, but I'm looking at this and I'm not seeing anything there. So we are bringing you the latest updates. Give me a shout. Let me know what you're hearing. At Lookner. And I am checking a bunch of different sources right now. Yeah, some of our viewers are messaging me, and I've seen some people posting, asking if this is an anti-Semitic attack, some sort of targeted attack. There's no evidence it is, but I don't know. Look, there's no evidence right now that this is a targeted attack. The police said they used the word random, but we don't know. Maybe it'll turn out that the person was targeting this area for some reason, but that's just all pure speculation right now. So we have to wait. The police don't even know who this person is right now, but they did use the word random to describe the shooting in the press conference, in the previous press conference. What is this? Hang on. Oh, this is also a video with shots. I don't know where this... I think this person got this from somewhere else. I don't know where this is taken. There's another video here, and I can't tell where it was taken, which also shows some gunshots. So if I can figure out where it was taken, I'll post it. Our viewer for the two said that they identify the gun owner or original buyer. We don't know that they have. They haven't said anything about that, about the gun itself. So really focusing on getting you the latest information here. Where is this? Hang on. Hang on. Is this real? Is this video real? I don't know. Okay, so I just saw a video that I'll show you showing gunshots, and just to show you where this video was taken. So this is the intersection, 2nd and Central, where the shooting appears to have happened in this area, and there's a video of a photo showing what appear to be dead bodies in this area. So the video I just saw is taken of this street, because it's you can see City Woods, which is right at this intersection. Basically, it says City Woods. See, it says City Woods there, right here. Oops, it was there. Anyways, it looks like it's taken right here on this street, which would be, I guess, 2nd. Is it 2nd? Yeah, because you see the City Woods. So that's the perspective right here. And visually this certainly looks like, this looks like a legit video. So, again, this is somebody named Chicago Critter who posted this. I don't know if they took it or somebody else took it. Let me just really quick just make sure. I don't want to show any bodies or anything. I don't see any bodies, and I also don't see any shooter in this video. But just to give you, here's some gunshots. Again, this was from Chicago Critter. I don't know if they posted it originally or somebody else posted it. So again, I can't confirm the video, but it is located. See, it says City Woods right there in Gordon. I just showed you. That's the right location. It's located. It's located in the right place. Thanks to Knife Wonder for passing that along. So again, I can't confirm that that's legit, but it certainly looks to be a legit video. I mean, the video, it's in the right place. I guess in theory, somebody could have lifted audio from another video and put it on top of that, but you know, anyway, so I can't confirm, but it looks like it's a legit video. Oh, Valerie said she sent it to me from the original poster. I didn't see that, Valerie, thanks. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of messages here, so I'm sorry if I missed stuff that people are sending me. If I can find the original one, I'd rather tweet that instead. Charlie DeMar had posted this. CBS Chicago, extensive search underway for the shooter. MP also sent me that video. A number of people sent me that video. Thanks for sending it along. The one of the shooting we heard. Hang on a moment, guys. I am trying to bring you the latest updates here. Another presser is coming, guys. Another presser is coming. Another presser in 4 minutes. In 4 minutes, another press conference, and we will have audio of that for you. So Jake Sheridan says another presser set to come at 2 o'clock in 10 minutes. 2 o'clock would be 4 minutes from now. Last we heard was 6 dead, 24 wounded, and gunmen unidentified and dangerous. Police cars still pulling up, heavily armed officers with big guns still coming in. So we will be hearing from police in the next few minutes with an update. This was apparently a single shooter on a rooftop fired on the Highland Park, Illinois parade 10 minutes after it started, the July 4th parade. 6 people killed, 24 hospitalized. And we are bringing you live coverage. But again, Jake Sheridan says there is another update coming up in the next couple minutes. And certainly thoughts with everybody in Highland Park, and condolences to the families of the 6 people who went to a parade and have been killed on July 4th. And thoughts with all of those injured. Just horrible. Thanks to all of our moderators, too. I really appreciate it. Linda Belk is moderating over there on Twitter. Thank you so much, Linda. Also, Lexa Fulmer, Sarah, AJ in our YouTube chat. BZ is moderating there. Very much appreciate all of our moderators. Also, our Facebook and Twitch mods, too. Oh, and Sonic said he sent me a flight restriction. Thanks, Sonic. Sonic says there's a flight restriction. Sorry, I didn't see the message, Sonic. I'll have to try and find it. There's a lot of messages here, but our viewer Sonic, who knows about flight stuff, says he found a flight restriction in the area, so maybe that's why you're not seeing any helicopters. And also, real quick, we have our moderators on Twitch: A Moment of Lovely, Bastion Girl, Duxor, I got that fire, Mark and NC, Papa Bear, Shulthai, Skifu, Tariag, all moderating over there on Twitch. And also our Facebook moderators. Thanks so much for being there in our Facebook chat. Margaret Riley's there moderating right now. Roxanne Betke, Kay Lowry Body. Thank you, moderators. So this is a suburb of Chicago, about 25 miles north of Chicago. There's supposed to be another press briefing, press conference, press availability coming up anytime now, according to Jake Sheridan, who is a reporter who's in the area. So I am watching a couple different sources, keeping an eye out for that presser. And we will have audio of you. Next police briefing, yeah, expected in any moment now at 2 p.m. So that's 1 minute from now. So any moment now, according to the reporting I'm seeing, we should be getting a new press briefing. So, excuse me, I'm just keeping my eye on it because I don't want to miss the start of it. Let me know what you're hearing at Lookner on Twitter. What is this? This looks to be legit. Where is this at? I don't know where the person got it from. Yeah, it's with the videos. I need to like geolocate them. I don't want to start showing a video that wasn't even like from today. So I'll have to keep an eye out for this one. Sorry, I'm a little distracted right now because this press conference is supposed to start at any time, and I do not want to miss the start of it. So we are bringing you live coverage here. Press conference is supposed to start at any time. We will have the audio for you. I'll check snap maps too when I get a chance. But I'm waiting for the press conference to start right now. I also have way too much open on my desktop. Let me kind of go through here and shut some things so I can navigate better. So again, it is 2:02 p.m. local time. Multiple local outlets said the next press conference was supposed to start at 2. So to repeat, any time now, we should be hearing more from police, getting an update from police. No word that the suspect is in custody. As far as we're aware, the suspect is not in custody. Yeah, here's this video. A couple people sent me this. Tosh Giemeyer sent me this. But I don't know where this is taken. I can't show it to you. I'd like to geolocate this video. It's this video here. Tariq Nasheed posted it. Some other people posted it. Oh, hold on. Is this starting yet? Do we have an update yet or not? No. Okay. I am seeing a shot right now, guys. I just saw a shot of a sniper on a roof. I did just say that. One of the news channels just showed a shot of a sniper on a roof. Oh, I think it's that building. It's right here. It's where that video was taken. Maybe I can find it here. Okay, let's see here. Here is, can I find where that video was taken? Here's this. There's like a covered area. Oh, it's right here. I think it's right here. That's where the video is taken. Right down here. Right there, I think. That's it. That's where the video is taken. See that building right there? And see this right there? I think that's where this video was taken. I think? Yeah. That's my guess, is that it's right here and here. Central and something. All right, let me show you that video. Again, I don't think this, I've seen multiple people post this. The original poster is from TikTok here. But what the video says, I mean, Tariq Nasheed posted, but the original poster is from TikTok. But it says, shooting in Highland Park, Illinois this morning, and the parade.
No, parece que acaban de disparar aquí en Highland Park. Chingo de balas están entrando. O algo está saliendo mal.
So again, I don't know who the original poster was, but that does look like to be a legit video because it's the right location. It's in Highland Park, from what the scenery is. We are waiting for a new press conference. What's this? Then somebody sent me a video from Reddit, which I can't show you, which shows people being treated on the ground. And then blood on the ground. It's in that area across from Uncle Dan's. Hang on a second here. Okay, again, sorry, we're waiting right now for this. There was supposed to be a press conference that started at 2. Right now it's 2:07 local time and they haven't started yet. Oh, is it live? Are they live? Hold on. I think they're live. Are they live? Hold on.
Timely way where we're not going to impact criminal investigation, impact the safety of those on the scene actively looking for this individual, or impact the safety of anybody else. So please keep that in mind. Information might change, okay? I'm going to turn it over to the commander. He's going to go over and talk about the initial scene response, what that sounded like, what that looked like.
Greetings, Commander Chris O'Neill, Highland Park Police, last name O'Neill. This morning at 10:14 a.m., Highland Park Police and Fire Department units were on scene for the 4th of July parade that started at City Hall at St. John's by the train station, which ran to Central Avenue and then west to Sunset Park. Around 10:14 p.m., we heard loud reports, which we perceived as gunfire. Highland Park Police parade units immediately ran to the plaza area, the source, to locate and identify the source of the noise and the gunshots and gunfire. We immediately identified that people were down, that we had numerous people injured and shot. We communicated that information with our police dispatch, coordinated a medical response with the fire department, and began setting up a inner and outer perimeter, and also requested additional outside resources. We established a command post staging area here at the fire station on Central Avenue, and we continue to obtain information or gather information to try to coordinate who was doing the shooting and where that person was last seen. Firearm evidence was located on a rooftop of a nearby business that was secured. Suspect description that we had at the time was broadcasted on the police radio and shared with responding and on-scene units. Highland Park Police and fire personnel began transporting injured parties to the Highland Park Police Department, and additional resources helped us at the scene. We had an on-scene police commander, which was myself. Our patrol supervisor handled city-wide command for any other incidents, and then we had a commander assigned here at the fire station for the command post.
Most importantly, as far as the investigative aspect goes of this, and this is two-pronged at this time. Number one, we are aggressively looking for the individual who's responsible for this shooting. Number two, we have the criminal investigation that is occurring simultaneously. We're asking anybody with any video surveillance that they may have, please review your cell phones if you were snapping pictures in the area of 2nd and Central today. That could help investigators. They may see something in there that may be useful and allow them to proceed further with the investigation. Any business owners in that area, we're asking please review your video surveillance. If you have any video surveillance of that area at that time, even if you don't see anything in there, we would love to be able to take a look at that so we can further our investigation. Again, the FBI is working in conjunction with us. We have well over 100 law enforcement officers out here on the scene, doing the investigation on one side and doing the apprehension efforts on the other. So this is very active. It's going to remain very active for the time to come. I'll try to answer some questions that I can, but again, please understand we can't give away certain aspects of the investigation. We don't want to negatively impact. We want to arrest the offender and hold him accountable for his actions.
Was the building sealed where the rifle was recovered and the witness statement?
I'm not sure of that right now.
Are there any threats online or on social media against the parade at all?
None that I am aware of. Certainly investigators are combing through social media to see if there's any clues or any information that they can uncover through social media that might help them with the investigation.
Do you have any updates on victims?
So as of now, we have approximately 24 victims that were transported to area hospitals. There's a number of hospitals. Some hospitals did require going on bypass due to receiving traumatic victims and such a high number of them. So hospitals throughout the region, both Lake and Cook County, received patients from this, and their conditions range, some critical, some serious.
Was there any point when officers had sight of the suspect or made any contact with the suspect?
My understanding as of now is they ran for the gunfire. However, the suspect ceased firing right around that point when they got close.
And on top of the building, is this a building where he's able to discreetly or hide himself during the shooting, or was he just on top of a roof and in plain sight?
All indications is he was discreet and he was very difficult to see.
Any information on the agents
might have stopped to reload? Some witnesses thought he might have stopped to reload.
That's something we're looking at. You know, certainly evidence technicians are going to collect the rounds that were discharged from the firearm. Another thing to remember, this is what is being considered as a very massive scene. It's very large. You have where the shooting took place at 2nd and Central, but as people fled from the area, there's evidence and other things that may have gotten caught on their shoes, kicked around. So it's a very large scene. We're very fortunate to have the support of the FBI, but we're not going to leave any stones unturned. We're going to look at every angle of this throughout the investigation and try to figure it out. As far as ages of the victims, the Lake County coroner will hopefully be here for our 3 o'clock press briefing, and we'll be able to provide some information. What I know as of now, several of the deceased victims unfortunately perished at the scene, and it sounds like one of them was transported to an area hospital where they perished. Again, this is preliminary. Information changes, especially when there's close to 30 people transported to various hospitals.
About the type of rifle that was recovered?
What I'll say right now is it was a high-powered rifle.
Yeah.
I can't go into details just yet. We will release that information as soon as we can. We walk a fine line with any criminal investigation where we don't want to provide too much external information that could negatively impact what our detectives are doing.
Do you know if the targets were, that the people targeted were marching in the parade or spectators, or if it's a specific group?
Yeah, it's a very sad situation where it sounds like spectators were targeted, and even those that were marching through. The parade was approximately 3/4 of the way through when the shooting occurred. So very random, very intentional, and a very sad day.
Can you tell us anything more about that?
It's still in the city, or how far is it?
We are working really hard to try to pinpoint where they could be. It's I don't want to give bad information. He could be in the city, he could be somewhere else, but we're looking into it. Yeah, it's a very large conglomerate of law enforcement that's working together, hand in hand. The Lake County Major Crime Task Force and the FBI are leading the criminal investigation into this, along with Highland Park Police. They are very involved. Highland Park Police led the initial incident response and incident command when this was all rapidly unfolding. As far as the search for the individual, we have enlisted the help of several federal partners. We have the state police, we have NIPUS, we have other SWAT teams that are on the scene here, and all working together to further that aspect as well.
What progress has law enforcement made in possibly identifying this?
We're working as hard as we can. I mean, and we want to make sure that the information we're receiving and putting out is accurate, and that when the individual is apprehended, it's the correct individual. They're working hard.
As far as the structure structure of the building. Can you tell us how or he was able to get on top of the roof and make a quick escape?
I might be able to provide that a little later. I don't have that right now. Let's do a couple more questions.
I'm just getting here. Just the name and title.
Sure. My name is Christopher Covelli, Covelli, and I'm the spokesman for the Lake County Major Crime Task Force.
You said earlier that it was up to individual communities to decide whether it was safe for them to hold gatherings today. Was that because so many police resources are here, or just because you could be?
Well, I think there's a couple reasons, a couple ways communities are going to look at it. Number one, you have a tragic mass act of violence that was random here today at a community event where people were gathered to celebrate, and the offender still has not been apprehended thus far. So, could this happen again? We don't know what his intentions are at this point. So certainly, we're not sure of that. And on the other hand, I think there's a lot of communities that are not looking forward to celebrating after something like this happens right in their backyard. As of right now, the information I have is there are 6 deceased. 6.
And nothing more about
reports of people in the crowd helping those who are injured?
There were, and I'm sure they will come forward in the days to come, but there were a number of heroic actions by members of the community, by police, by first responders that rushed in and immediately tended to the victims, tried to get them help. More to come on that later. Right now our focus is on the investigation. All right.
Child separated from his parents, I believe. Any updates there in terms of a family continuing to reunite?
So Highland Park Police has established a family and friends reunification post, and that's at the Highland Park Police Department. So anybody that's looking for somebody or anybody that got lost or separated during the event, they can go there. The reunification is happening there. Again, folks.
People are sheltering in place at nearby businesses there. Are they still being told to stay there?
Some people, business owners, employees of businesses have waited in their buildings for police escort. Right now, the SWAT team is escorting people out of those buildings, getting them to safety, and being there for them so they feel comforted as they're leaving the facility.
Test.
But 3 o'clock, we'll be back. Thank you, folks.
All right, I want to go back real quick and listen to the start of that. We didn't quite catch the start of the press conference, so I want to go back and listen to the start. But a couple of things to note in that update. Police said that the shooter was using a high-powered rifle. Police also said the shooter was on the roof of one of the buildings there, and also said that the police were asked, was the shooter just standing up there shooting where people could see him, or was he trying to hide himself? And the police said that the shooter was being discreet and was hard to see. So their information is that the shooter, I don't know if the shooter was crouched down, but the shooter was not just standing out there in full view firing. What the police said is they used the word discreet, and they suggested that the shooter was actually trying to hide themselves. And it sounds like the police heard the gunshots and went over to the area of the shooting, and by the time the police had gotten over there, the shooter had left. So this all happened, relatively fast. It wasn't like the shooter was shooting for 20 minutes. I believe there were police at the parade who went right over there. I'll play you the start of this again, and then the shooter just got away, but it sounded like that, I have seen no photos or video of the shooter, but there are eyewitnesses who said that the shooter was on a roof, but we don't know where the shooter is. Maybe police know, they're not going to say, but we don't know where the shooter is. We don't know who the shooter is. Police are still working on identifying the shooter. We don't know a motive, the numbers were not updated in that update. 6 dead, around 24 hospitalized. The police did say some in critical condition, some in serious condition. Maybe there's others in in a better condition, but there's some in serious, some in critical. So let me just go back to the start of that. I think he mentioned something about finding the rifle and/or rifle gate casings on the roof, but we were just getting in. I just caught the beginning of it. So let me go back and listen to the beginning again, and I'll play it again for you. You're watching our live breaking news coverage of a guy attacked the Highland Park July 4th parade today. Highland Park's about 25 miles north of Chicago. It's a wealthy suburb of Chicago. And about 15 minutes into their parade this morning, July 4th parade, a guy on a roof of a building just started shooting at people. We have 6 dead, approximately 24 hospitalized. This was the description that police gave in the earlier press conference of the shooter that Brian Enton posted as well. White male, 18 to 20 years old, longer black hair, small build, wearing a white or blue T-shirt. Firearm recovered from the scene. So let's check the. Here's what police said. I'm going to replay. I'm going to write replay on the screen, and just replay some of.
This is CNN Breaking News.
Hey guys, what's going on? Spire Kid here. Thank you for joining us. We'll begin Legend Dragoon in just a few moments, but first we have multiple breaking news stories to talk about right now. First is a suspect that is on the loose near Chicago, Illinois, where he has killed 6 people at a 4th of July parade. And also, there's also another developing story that's actually in my hometown, a shooting near my house at the Stampede grounds when there was a rodeo going on. It's been a chaotic situation over there yesterday. I'll tell you more about it in a few moments, but first, I do want to talk about that breaking news story in Chicago. Just give me a minute here. It appears that some of my screens is not working properly here at the moment. Just let me try to fix that for you first. My camera's acting slow at the moment. I don't know why that is. One moment, please. Okay, almost got that done here. Almost there. Alright, sorry about that. Once again, we are following breaking news out of Chicago, where there's a suspect on the loose who has killed 6 people at a 4th of July parade. Okay, I've fixed my screen there. Let's just refresh this to get the latest information. So I'll start at the top again. A suspect is still at large after 6 were killed in a 4th of July parade shooting near Chicago, police say. Police are urging residents right now in Highland Park, Illinois, to shelter in place amid the search. At least 6 people died and 24 were wounded in a shooting at a July 4th parade in the Chicago suburb of Highland Park. And officers are searching for a suspect who likely fired on the festivities from a rooftop, police said Monday. Highland Park Police Commander Chris O'Neill, the incident commander on scene, urged people to shelter in place as authorities searched for the suspect, described as a white male wearing a white or blue t-shirt. Highland Park Police Commander Chris O'Neill, the incident commander on scene, urged people to shelter in place as authorities searched for the suspect, described as a white male wearing a white or blue t-shirt. I think I just said that again, I apologize. Lake County Major Crime Task Force spokesperson Christopher Coville said at a news conference that the gunman apparently opened fire on parade goers from a rooftop using a rifle that was recovered at the scene. He didn't know which building. Coville said police believe that there was only one shooter and warned that he could still be considered armed and dangerous. He and O'Neill described the shooting as random. Police have not released any details about the victims or wounded. This morning at 10:14, our community was terrorized by active violence that has shaken us to our core, Mayor Nancy Rotary said at the news conference. Our hearts go out to the families of the victims at this devastating time. On a day that we came together to celebrate community and freedom, we are instead mourning the tragic loss of life and struggling with the terror that was brought upon us. Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker said in a statement there are no words for the kind of monster that lies in wait and fires into a crowd of families with children celebrating a holiday with their community. Hundreds of parade goers, some visibly bloodied, fled the parade route after shots rang out, leaving their belongings behind. Video shot by a Sun-Times journalist after the gunfire rang out shows a band on a float continuing to play as people run past screaming. As of early afternoon, ominous signs of a joyous event suddenly turned to horror filled both sides of Central Street where the shooting occurred. Dozens of police baby carriages, some bearing American flags, abandoned children's bikes, and a helmet bedeckled with images of Cinderella were left behind. Blankets, lawn chairs, coffees, and water bottles were knocked over as people fled. Police summoned camouflage gear continued to pour into the area. Highland Park Police initially said in a statement early Monday afternoon that 5 people had been killed and 19 people were taken to hospitals, but those numbers were revised soon after at the press conference. And there was just a press conference giving the latest information, not much new there. And yes, that is a breaking story. The suspect's still on the loose, 6 killed, about 30 injured. When we get more information on this story, I'll of course bring it to you. And now, to the developing story out of my hometown. For more on this, let's go to a global news report.
Williams Lake RCMP continue its investigation into a double shooting at a rodeo at the Williams Lake Stampede grounds. First responders were called to the Stampede grounds at about 3:30 Sunday afternoon for reports of shots fired. 2 people were taken to hospital and 1 person was taken into custody. Although early in the investigation, police believe it was a targeted attack and no further risk remains to the public. Thousands of people were in attendance at the rodeo, marking the return of the annual Stampede following the 2-year pandemic pause.
Please leave in an orderly fashion. We're not sure quite what happened.
The rodeo announcer tells the crowd to safely evacuate and to remain calm. Many in the crowd appeared confused by the announcement. Williams Lake Stampede President Court Smith addressing the incident on Facebook, calling it an unforeseen event.
Our announcer did a fantastic job of having people exit the facility. Things are sort of returning a bit to normal. But I want you to know that the efforts of the RCMP, our directors, and our ushers, everybody is out safely.
And that's the latest from Global News. We did get some information out of the Williams Lake RCMP about an hour ago or so. 2 people shot at the Williams Lake Stampede are expected to survive their injuries. Police are asking witnesses who have yet to contact police to come forward. They are expected to survive their injuries, RCMP said in a news release Monday morning. While police could believe this is a targeted shooting, 1 innocent bystander was injured, confirms Staff Sergeant Darren Dodge, acting OIC Williams Lake RCMP. While multiple support units, including North District Major Crime Unit, were called to assist, Williams Lake General Investigation Section has conduct of the file, noted RCMP. The investigation is a priority and is ongoing. Police are asking anyone with information, dashcam, or other video who has not yet spoken to police to call the Williams Lake RCMP. On Sunday evening, several witnesses can be seen standing outside the Williams Lake detachment, waiting to give statements regarding what they saw. The shooting occurred between the grandstands where many people, including children, were lined up at a food vendor booth. Volunteers were also preparing to host a volunteer appreciation barbecue nearby when the shooting occurred. RCMP have made no further comment regarding the suspect who was apprehended on scene by RCMP. Thousands of area residents and visitors were enjoying the 4th day of the Williams Lake Stampede events without any major incidents. Along with 4 days of rodeo performances, there was also a rugby tournament as well as racing at Thunder Mountain Speedway. And if we go to this article, it gives a little bit more context here. These are some pictures of the incident. And also at the time, there was a huge big storm coming in through. That's interesting. They were evacuated through this area. RCMP confirmed one man was shot twice and a woman shot once near the entrance of the grandstands of the Williams Lake Stampede Sunday afternoon. Williams Lake Tribune reporter Monica Lamb-Lordsky was on scene covering the rodeo at the time and said a child ran into the grandstands and shouted, "There's a shooter with a gun." Within seconds, the rodeo announcer told the crowd to safely evacuate into the infield and to remain calm. RCMP Staff Sergeant Dale Byron said the 2 victims are being treated at hospital and that 1 male suspect has been arrested. Police are concerned there may be a second shooter. That was later confirmed to be not the case. They believe that there was just 1 shooter and there was no further risk to the public. They were asking people to stay away from the area. This is another video by Black Press Media at the time of this. Yeah, thankfully no one was running and it didn't get out of control. The organizers and the announcer made the situation very calm. They told people just to not run, just to, in case, ironically, a stampede of people were going around. People were frightened and confused, but it didn't turn into a case of mass panic. And behind those walls is where the shooting occurred, of course. Yeah, dramatic pictures. Witness to the shooting are asked to go to the RCMP detachment. The attack occurred near the end of the final rodeo performance behind the grandstands within the secured fenced area where several vendors were set up throughout the weekend, such as a lemonade stand and mini donut truck popular with children. Witnesses confirmed seeing the victims on the ground, with some witnesses in the crowd crying. The shooting occurred at roughly 3:37 p.m. following the incident. Police officers with guns were stationed above the stampede grounds, and a massive thunderstorm swept over the area. Mayor Walt Cobb attended several stampede events over the highly anticipated weekend and volunteered every day to serve stampede breakfasts, downtown, and steak dinners at the Legion. "What a terrible way to end a great weekend," said Cobb, who lives just above the stampede grounds. His own daughter and grandchildren were part of the evacuation. "I was working in my driveway when I heard the shots. I assumed it was just firecrackers and didn't give it much thought." Cobb said a few minutes later, he felt a tap on the shoulder as he was cutting the grass, and it was his grandson telling him that they had been evacuated from the rodeo due to a shooting. He also said it's just awful. Cobb noted Sunday evening that he had been told by RCMP that the early stages of the investigation suggest the shooting was targeted. This weekend was the first Williams Lake Stampede since 2019 due to the pandemic, and the association had enjoyed 3 days of sellout or near sellout crowds. Enjoyed the 94th annual Williams Lake Stampede pro rodeo performances from Thursday, June 30th to Saturday, July 2nd. Though it wasn't a pro rodeo, Sunday's performance was another near sellout crowd, as families took in the Wild Cowgirl Race Finals, Wild Horse Finals, and a BRC bull riding event. The Williams Lake Tribune were told children were among the witnesses to the shooting, and Williams Lake Stampede Association President Gordon Smith issued a statement in the hours following the shooting. In a social media post following the incident, Caribou Shakotna MLMA Lauren Dorkinson commended the quick actions of the Williams Lake RCMP and the Stampede Board of Directors, as well as radio announcer Tyson Peistish. I don't know if I'm saying that last name correctly. I apologize in advance for that. And yeah, that's basically it. And my house was nearby this stampede grounds, and it was quite concerning, and it made me a little bit nervous. But it appears that it was just isolated to that area. And it's amazing that behind those walls, that nothing else further than that occurred. Just a unbelievable situation, and not entirely expected, because there has in this area, there's a little bit more gang activity than usual in other areas. Alright, that's the latest that I got on this story, and of course I'll continue to bring you any developments on the situation in Illinois where there's an active shooter on the loose. For now, let's go to the rest of today's headlines from Reuters TV.
You're watching Reuters TV. Here are your top stories.
Excuse me.
Pope Francis denies he's planning to resign soon in an exclusive Reuters interview.
Texas Supreme Court allows a nearly century-old abortion ban to take effect.
This is Reuters Now.
Pope Francis has dismissed reports that he plans to resign in the near future. In an exclusive interview, Reuters Vatican correspondent Philip Pulella met with the Pope in his Vatican residence on Saturday. Francis said the thought of leaving his post had, quote, never entered his mind. For the first time, he also spoke about a knee injury he was healing from that had prevented him from fulfilling some of his duties, making him cancel a trip to Africa, which he called painful.
It's a ligament that became inflamed, and because I walked badly, and this walking badly moved a bone, a fracture. There, and that's the problem.
Rumours have swirled in the media that a conjunction of events in late August, including meetings with the world's cardinals to discuss a new Vatican constitution, could foreshadow a resignation announcement. Instead, Francis told Reuters he was on track to visit Canada this month and was hoping to make a trip to the Russian and Ukrainian capitals. No pope has ever visited Moscow, and Francis has repeatedly condemned Russia's invasion of Ukraine. Last Thursday, he implicitly accused it of waging a cruel and senseless war of aggression. But Francis noted that there had been contact between the Vatican and Moscow about the possible trip.
I would like to go, and I wanted to go to Moscow first. We exchanged messages about this. Because I thought that if the president of Russia gave me a tiny window, I would go there to serve the cause of peace.
The 85-year-old pontiff also repeated his condemnation of abortion following the US Supreme Court's ruling last month.
I ask, is it licit? Is it right to eliminate a human life to resolve a problem? It's a human life. That's science. The moral question is whether it is right to take a human life to solve a problem. Indeed, is it right to hire a hitman to solve a problem?
Francis also laughed off rumours that he had cancer, joking that his doctors didn't tell him anything.
The top courts in Texas and Ohio allowed the Republican-led states to enforce restrictions and bans on abortions after the U.S. Supreme Court last week overturned the nationwide constitutional right to abortion. The Texas Supreme Court late on Friday allowed a nearly century-old ban to take effect, reversing a temporary restraining order a judge issued on Tuesday that allowed the procedure to resume in the state up to the already restricted 6 weeks of pregnancy. The order, which allows the law to be enforced civilly but not criminally, came the same day the Ohio Supreme Court gave the state the go-ahead to enforce a 2019 ban on abortions at 6 weeks of pregnancy. The dual orders came 1 week after the conservative majority U.S. Supreme Court restored states' authorities to ban abortions, triggering a flurry of lawsuits seeking to preserve the ability of women to terminate their own pregnancies. Lawyers for the abortion clinics who challenged the 1925 ban vowed to continue fighting. Since the Supreme Court erased the nearly 50-year precedent, abortion rights groups have challenged anti-abortion laws in 11 states, and judges in Florida, Louisiana, Kentucky, and Utah have prevented restrictions or bans from being enforced. Friday's orders came as two Democratic-controlled states, New York and New Jersey, moved to bolster abortion rights within their borders. In New Jersey, Governor Phil Murphy signed legislation designed to allow women who venture to the state seeking abortions to do so without fear of prosecution or civil litigation from their home states. The New York Senate passed an amendment to the state constitution to codify the right to an abortion as well as the right to contraception.
You're up to date. Check back later as stories develop.
Alright, that was today's World Headlines from Reuters. We'll continue to cover the breaking news out of Illinois. We'll continue to bring you developments, if any, coming up over there. For now, let's get to Legend of Dragoon. Last time we were going up against Linus. Of course, that was unsuccessful, and now just trying some crap again. What I'm hoping to do is, right now, is to face off against Linus again and see if we can get through with any RNG elements or anything like that. We're just gonna have to see what happens, so. Okay, yeah, perhaps maybe some differences on equipment too. Excuse me. Better physical ring. I think that's good. Alright, let's see if we can try this again. Alright. Okay. Oh, wait a sec. I forgot to put Sean in the back row. Just need the defense. All right, let's go. Music is missing. One sec. Oh, I guess I could do a burn stack attack.
Yes! Go! Let's hero! Yes! Go! Let's hero!
Alright, time for D-attack with 12 burn stacks. Nice. sure he's back this year. Huh. Interesting. Give me a sec here.
Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
Man, this look quality. Alright, let's see how much damage this does. Wait, I think there's one more stack we gotta do. Alright, let's do this. Nice.
Madness! Hero! Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
Alright, we're on 2,700 health. We'll just have to prepare for the special. Oh my. Nice. Whoops.
My eyes up to the sky, and like a flame, my dreams will pass me by. And I won't use out of it. My eyes, I need to spread my wings out and fly. I lie awake at night with these memories, feeling powerless and they're haunting me. I'm always reaching out for this destiny to make it happen. It's all on me. Cool face set in motion, and no one else knows why. Waiting for the day to come. When will it show up? It was before my eyes. With every issue, I gotta breathe through. They all told me I can't. They were laughing. You got those tired eyes from crying every night. Someone's gonna notice I'll be your hero. No one's gonna hurt you again. Gonna raise my hand with the peace sign. All stories last forever. No, I can never say I'm protecting you. I know you're stronger than me, and you know it too. And yet you're still the test when I'm helping you. You know I had to change ever since the day I tried.
Give me power! Gates of heaven!
But like an ember, I remember. Tell me to forget this, but I want this. It's all I'll ever need. Now I can feel the fire burning deep within me. I'll be the hero and no one can stop me. Loudly I will scream to the top of my lungs. You got those tired eyes, I'm crying every moment. You cannot hide it, someone's gonna know. No one's gonna hurt you again. Gonna raise my hand with the peace sign. I'm strong to last forever. Cause I can feel it, I can feel it, keep on going. You'll go the distance, there's so much in you. Give me the going, then I'll show you what I got. I'll break myself apart, I'm never gonna stop. So now you know that all my dreams and memories within me. Don't wake me up, my soul is screaming. Never taken back, I do it all again. Feel the fire burning deep within me. I'll be the distance, no one's ever gonna give you all every day. And as the time you won't back down, no never.
Alright, after this one, we got our SP up, but then it was special. Let's go. Nice. Here it comes. Alright, is this? Nice! Oh wait, Linus is half dead. He's gotten a little stronger. Excuse me.
My next hero! Yes! Go! My next hero!
Oh my.
Close form! God, give me power! Gates of heaven! Close form! Close form!
Blue storm! Night mode is now on.
Hey Google, set lights to white. Alright, I think I'll speed up Dart, actually. Yeah. Alright, Lennis is almost dead. She's as strong as she gets. Wow. Oh, fuck. Whatever. I think we got it. Yep. Full SP. That's probably really needed. Alright, go, Dark. whatever. Nice. Oh, no, 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 no. Ah!
Snowstorm! Snowstorm!
Nice.
Give me power! Yay, I'll cut it!
Ooh my, I think we can do this. Go, Dark! Oh boy. Linus, it's one last turn. Then we'll have a chance to do something here. Oh my. Okay, I think we got this. Go, Dart! We got this. God, that's stressful. got it! Nice! Holy crap. Man, Lennis. Nerf Lennis, holy shit.
Joss Storms. PS1 at.
Oh my god. Yes, this is a PS1. You had no idea how stressful this boss was. I died like 3 times, and I was on Death's doorknob right at the end. Dart leveled up. Good lord. You're not bad, I guess. Give us the Moon Dagger. Don't waste your life on this meaningless battle. Courage is already dead, by the way. Courage? Why would I care about that sweaty buffoon? I told you, I need the Moon Dagger for my love. Give it up, lady. There's no way to escape. No way to escape, huh? Hey, you over there. What do you think of that? Whatever. See for yourself. No way to escape!
Joss Storms. Screw all.
Bye now! Wait! My god. She's a Wingly? The species that dominate the ancient world. She's a survivor. People of magic who dance across the sky on wings. Is she here to take the world back from us humans? Good lord. And for some reason, the chat is not working. Just give me a sec here. Well, on screen, I can hear it, but give me a moment here. There we go. Okay. Chat should appear on screen. Anyway, welcome Just Storms. How are ya? Welcome to the stream. What are you up to? Oh my god. One is so fucking stupid. I had to grind probably 2 levels for this. Probably a 3rd if I didn't want to get this so bad at the end there. Anyways. You are the King of Serdio, Albert. Why did you take on such a dangerous journey? It might be self-indulgent. However, I would like to settle this score with my own hands. We are pursuing a man who manipulated the war in Serdio from behind the scenes. He also murdered my closest friend as he stole the royal treasure of Serdio, the Moon Gem. We all have our reasons. However, we are all linked to that man. Thus, we are here. You said the Moon Gem. Is it also a Wingly artifact, isn't it? Could you please tell us about the Moon Dagger, Your Majesty? It was after...
Storms. Scoobadoho and Scooby Snacks, is chat working now?
Yep, there we go. It must have been quite a while. Oh yeah, I gotta retench the thingy. It was after the Dragon campaign. Humans defeated the Winglies and built Serdio, Tibiora, and Mili-Zuze. They say the few surviving Winglies sent divine objects of the moon as a gesture of peace to the 3 countries. That's all I know about the legend. We have the same legend in my country. What's more dangerous is that we humans don't know what the moon objects are actually for. Do you think the Winglies formed some kind of conspiracy from the very beginning? Father, we have to take the Moon Dagger back. I have a feeling that not just Tibiora will be in danger. It seems the Wingly girl fled towards Ilisaya Bay. Now is the perfect time to enlist the assistance of Commander Bluer. I will send the most powerful warship that Tubior has, the Queen Fury. Commodore Plur is your captain. He will certainly welcome you onto his fine vessel. I appreciate it, Your Majesty. It was the first time I've seen a Wingley, but I could see the legends of their power and wrath are true. We indeed need your help. Please take care of yourselves. Oh my god. That was so stressful. Okay, just let me save for a moment. And apparently I have to restart the emulator because there's a sound glitch. And it's persistent even on the original PS1.
Joss Storms. Who's your favorite character?
Oh, shoot. I knocked my cord too far back. Probably Lavitz and Rose. It's my kind of favorite duo thing. What would yours be? Okay, and speaking of which, who would you like the next characters to be? Joss Storms?
Lavitz is my bro.
Oh yeah. Actually, I have to check to see if we have any additions to grind on. Actually, I'll look at that later. Which 3 characters would you like, Joss Storms?
Joss Storms. Wait a minute. Lavitz how?
Mods, you know. All characters can be selected.
Joss Storms. Haskell and Lavitz.
Okay, which 3rd character would you like? With the Dragoon mod, we can replace Dart.
Joss Storms. Meryl.
Meryl? You mean Maru, right?
Oops, Miss Bell.
No worries. Let's put a bandit's ring on here. Put on the RG girdle. A nice equipment that we got back in Moments of Gigantos.
Joss Storms. I want my Lavitz back too.
Yeah. Oh well, these things happen. Thank you, Joss Storms, for following. Much appreciated. You're currently the stream boss. And let's go with that. Where's all the rest of the additions?
Joss Storms. You got a good bit of stuff on you layout, but I dig it.
Yeah. It's me anyway. Ah, here we go. Okay, oh, got a Switch experience, right? Darn it. And Ash'll Switch. Shauna and Maru's Switch. Whew. I'm overheating here. That just stressed me out too much. I should probably close the window. Okay, just give me a sec here. I'll just be right back. I just gotta close my window. BRB. Okay, I am back. Sorry about that. It was getting a little bit warm out there, so I had to close my window. Okay. I'm a little bit out of breath. Did I save? Okay. Who would have thought Winglies, the legendary race, were still alive in this day and age? What are the Winglies going to do with the Moon Dagger? Even the king couldn't tell she was imposter. It wasn't because of my lack of devotion. Damn it! Princess Emily, I'm sorry I doubted you. The Queen Fury is the only seal boat in this country. It can even block the Sea Dragon's attacks. The Queen Fury is anchored in Dunao now. Say hello to Commander Pluto. It's been 20 years that I've served Princess Emily. This was the most happy day of my life. I'm glad my 20 years of dedication to Princess Emily wasn't a waste. Winglies are a species from legends. I didn't realize they still actually existed. I never imagined the legendary Winglies were still alive. That annoying Princess Emily we had was a complete fake. It's true, isn't it? It was a long 6 months. I saw Princess Lisa with a smile for the first time in 6 months. It's all thanks to you that Princess Lisa is able to smile and laugh again. If you're responsible for that, what happened to Princess Emily, so they train relentlessly now. It's fine to have strong devotion, but blaming yourself too much is never healthy. I'm keeping this gung-ho guy company because same thing. I didn't know all bandits switched with Princess Emily. If I had noticed she was an imposter, none of this would have happened. Everything's under control now in the castle, the city, and with Princess Emily. I'm glad that Princess Emily's back to her normal self. The knight over there is sweet, but I think his flattery is excessive. I appreciate it, but it's a little bit embarrassing. I'm so happy that Princess Emily's back to her sweet self. Oh, Princess Emily. I'm so happy that I'm tearing up. Princess Emily's not in the room now. Her maid has cleaned up her room. The maid has cleaned Princess Emily's room now. Whew, I can't get rid of the smell of alcohol. Oh no, the alcohol's staying on the carpet. I cannot believe how bad it is. How could she make this much of a mess? But up here. In the end, those suspicious knights did show up here. Anyway, I'm glad nothing happened to Princess Lisa. Thanks to all of you, I was able to see my sister for the first time in over 6 months. I cannot express my gratitude. I felt lonely, being apart from Sister Emily for 6 months. Elu is cutie! Yeek yeek yeek! Okay, that should probably be it around here. I won't stop you folks. You can pass freely. I thought I saw something flying out into the castle in the direction to now. I wonder if it was just my imagination. I know I saw something flying away from the castle in the direction to now. I knew that Princess Emily was an imposter. I knew it! I totally knew that Princess Emily was an imposter. Called it! Oh my god, the Princess Emily was actually an imposter! The fake princess and a real one looked identical in appearance. What kind of crazy magic was she using? That Princess Emily was an imposter? That's why she changed her personality so suddenly. Although the appearance was identical, it seems the imposter couldn't copy her personality at all. She didn't even try. Kind of foolish of her not to try. In TBR, gems are used as amulets. These are not for mere decoration. That Princess Emily was an imposter! The real Princess Emily would have happily named my baby. Oh, like helping her twice. I got out of the hospital, but I got injured again in the chaos during the ceremony. But she's taking care of me. I'm half happy and half embarrassed. Oops. Did you hear? That mean Princess Emily was actually an imposter. Her own family couldn't tell. I wonder what kind of trick she used. According to one of my customers, she saw a mysterious shiny object flying out from the balcony of the castle. I wonder if her story had something to do with the cancellation of the coming-of-age ceremony. You have no idea. To ride on the Queen Fury is the dream of all men in TBR. Are you going on the Queen Fury? God, I envy you. What happened to the coming-of-age ceremony? Where are the free drinks I was promised? Good grief, that fake Princess Emily let bandits into the knighthood. Oh my god, what am I gonna do if my wife's a fake too? Wait, that might not be so bad. Recently, my husband's been worrying too much. Can you tell him that too much worrying is going to give him heart problems. I heard that horrible Princess Emily was just an imposter. I hope all the problems of TBR will be gone soon. Of course, solving the problem of the Barons would take decades. During the ceremony, I saw strange knights fleeing the castle and booking it out of city. In retrospect, I bet you those weird knights were just bandits disguised as knights. The coming-of-age ceremony for the real Princess Emily will be held at a later date. I wonder when the real coming-of-age ceremony will be held. Who would have imagined bandits had infiltrated the knighthood? The moral of this incident, never be too trusting. Must have been a message from the stars, a valuable lesson. That scary Princess Emily was an imposter. Thank God we have the gentle, pure Princess Emily again. The bandits are gone and Princess Emily came back. It looks like my prayers were answered. If I keep praying like this, perhaps the Sea Dragoon will be gone too. They say the fake Princess Emily had something to do with the gang. The gang taking control of the country? Just thinking about that gives me goosebumps. Everything was predetermined by the gods, including the appearance of the fake Princess Emily and the arrival of the heroes who defeated her. Fate is truly balanced, isn't it? Ah, shit. This ain't changed. Here. Alright, that's all the dialogue here. I wonder if something changed in Kaz's. Let's go take a look at that. Whoops. Nice.
Summon forward gods.
Ashel and Maru leveled up. And I believe... did we get a new edition? Ah, yes we did. 5 rings shattering, it appears. Looks like Jaw Storm is gone, so I'm gonna replace Murad with someone who needs grinding on additions. Looks like Dark can use some grinding, so we'll put her back here. Special Levitz. How many gold do we have?
Yes! Double slash! Ha! Ha! He! Ha! Ha! He! Kick back! Hex hammer!
Ha! Da! 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 Ha! Ha! Close door!
Levitz leveled up. Nope, nothing there. Alright.
Storm!
Yes! Double slash! Ha! Ha! He! Ha! Ha! He! Kick back! Hex hammer! Yes! Double slash!
Ha! Da! 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 Ha! Close storm!
He! Ha! Ha! He! Kick back! Hex hammer! Yes! Double slash!
Ha! Da! 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 Ha! Close storm!
Ha! Ha! He! Ha! Ha! He! Kick back! Hex hammer! Yes! Double slash! Yes! Double slash! Ha! Ha! He! Ha! Ha! He! Kick back! Hex hammer!
Ha! Da! 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 Ha! Close storm!
Nice.
Ha! Ha! He! Ha! Ha! He! Kick back! Hex hammer! Yes! Double slash!
Snowstorm!
Yeah! Double slash! Ha! Ha! He! Ha! Ha! He! Get back the summer! Yeah! Double slash! Ha! Ha! He! Ha! Ha! He! Get back the summer! Ha! Ha! He! Ha! Ha! He! Get back the summer! I gotta get items first. Oh! Looks like we're gonna have to get a lot of items. Certainly don't need these though. Where am I getting these bastard swords? Let's go to the valley, see what the guards are up to.
Snowstorm!
Ha! Ha! He! Ha! Ha! He! Get back the summer! Yeah! Double slash! Ha! Ha! He! Ha! Ha! He! Get back the summer!
Ha! Da! 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 Ha! Snowstorm! Snowstorm!
Yes! Double slash! Ha! Ha! He! Ha! Ha! He! Get back the summer!
Ha! Da! 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 Ha! Snowstorm!
Got too many anyway. I'm impressed that you not only traversed the valley, but you also subdued the gang. I'm impressed that you not only subdued the gang, but also saved Lynn. Without its leader, the Gurge gang will be completely disintegrate. The cities will settle down now. Oops. We no longer have to worry about the gangs and the barons. I can imagine how happy the travelers will be. Oops. Uh, 64, 38, 20. Now the Queen Fury is anchored at the port of the city. The Queen Fury is really cool. Every time I see it, I'm left in awe. Welcome to Danao, the Flower City. I can deliver flowers because there's no gangs anymore. I'm so happy. Blue sky, white clouds, and brilliant flowers. Oh, how wonderful the city feels now. I didn't appreciate peace before, but now that the gangs are gone, it's wonderful. Thanks to you, the wedding went fine and we're finally living peaceful lives. The baby in my tummy is doing fine too. I'm so happy that almost makes me afraid. I heard that before the wedding, everybody in the city got together and kicked out the gang. Your courage helped pull everybody together. Thank you for everything. Commander Peluro is a sober guy, surprising for a man of the sea. Commodore Peluro is admired by all sailors. I want to become that way too. Fury is so cool, but nobody can beat my Pa and Ma. My Pa and Ma are really strong. I love them. It was a fabulous wedding. Just thinking about it makes me happy. Oh, I wish I could have such a lovely wedding. Lynn and Kate's wedding ended a long time ago. It was a good wedding. It was really happy wedding. I guarantee my wife and I had better honeymoon, if you know what I mean. Life is like sailing. You might meet some storms, but happiness is always waiting at the other end. God bless you on your journey. My brother's not good at talking, but he provides good service, so we're doing pretty good business. Our big appeal is my brother's kindness. We have a good reputation for providing good service. Welcome. I'll take your order here at the desk. Scary men are gone, and now the city's so pleasant now. I can take a walk without worrying now. Lots of boys like the Queen Fury. I like flowers better, though. Which do you like, the Queen Fury or flowers? Flowers for me. The Queen Fury's anchored in the port over there. It looks like they're ready. Commodore Pelura is getting antsy, waiting for you. Go to the port as soon as possible. The mayor's right. Please go to the port as soon as possible. The mayor's right. Commodore Pelura is waiting for you. Since Pelpy came here, sales have been really good. At first I thought he was just a noisy idiot. I was wrong. Thank you, Mr. Pelpy. Pelpy is fun. I'm a big fan of his. Pelpy is staying in Dunao for a while. No need to worry about the gang. Even though we're just back to normal, it feels amazing. I hope the Sea Dragon and Ghost Ship problems can be settled this easily. Oh, wow! Brothers, you have shiny stones. Did you buy those in Lohan? I saw a stone just like that stand on Lohan. Looks great. I want to get one too. We already bought it. Well, I already have it through codes. I went there. Is this a ship? Kongo's excited. It's bigger than Kongo. So this is the Queen Fury? Meh! You must be Dart? Yes, I am. And you? My name is Kayla. I'm a crew member on the Queen Fury. I'll get the Commodore now. Commodore! Commodore Polaro! Polar! Dart and his friends are here. What, Kayla? Quiet down. You shouldn't interrupt a man of the sea when he's deep in contemplation? Blech. Sometimes you just listen to the waves and let your dreams drift freely in the sea. Aye, Commodore. Darton and his friends are here. You got an order from the king, didn't you, sir? Oh, you are the brave young people who ruled the bandits. You will be honored guests on my ship, the Queen Fury. Thank you, but we don't want any special treatment. We're on a serious mission. It's the same as yours, to pursue Lennis. I respect that. We are ready to go, sir. Aye. Now the only thing left is for you to board. As soon as you are ready, we will hit the high seas. We've been waiting for you. Are you ready to go? Just one sec. Save here. Yes! Aye aye! Let's set sail! So much has happened. I was kidnapped, and Dark came to rescue me. We met Lavitz. Eventually, we saved Sergio. And now we're here, chasing Lloyd. There's so many things I still don't understand. The moon that never sets, the voice of the Verge. I wish I could fly like you guys. But that would just be running away from my problems. Dart would laugh at me if he heard all this. Dart, I wonder where he went. Hehe. He's focused on cleaning. I shouldn't disturb him. I'll get in the way of his cleaning. Oh, sorry. Did I get your feet dirty? Hi, have you seen Dart? I'll look somewhere else then. No Dart here. Nice. This must be used to carry the fuel. The more we shovel the fuel in, the more power the ship has. Whenever it's hard or busy, we sling our problems away. I heard that Lennis girls just literally flew away at an unbelievable speed. Both of us are working hard so we can catch up with that Lennis as quickly as possible. Yeah, I can select you. Nope. It's well known amongst sailors that a phantom ship appears around this area. You've got the best crew, so don't worry about the Wingley or the phantom ship. I wonder where this pipe goes. He's working hard cleaning. Oh, Miss Shauna, when I finish cleaning, can we have a cup of tea? I feel I need to cheer up someone working so hard. Have you seen Dart? No, I thought you were with him. Afraid not. What are you doing, Albert? When you listen to the sound of the waves, you feel like the world itself is breathing. Very relaxing, so I closed my eyes. You're quite a poet, Albert. I'll look somewhere else. Seems you haven't found Dart yet. Good luck. It's a sailing logbook. At a glance, I can find at least 20 kinds of spices. Somebody loves cooking. Oh, Miss Shauna. Say, how about having a vegetable cutting match with me? These are the rules. The person who cuts up the most vegetables within the time limit wins. If the number of vegetables is the same, the person with more chops wins. I place down a variety of vegetables. You make a selection by pressing the X button. Continue to press the X button to chop them up. Once for green spinach, 3 times for red carrots, 5 times for white radishes, 7 times for a big cabbage. Until I place the vegetable, please do not press the X button. I gotta protect my hands after all. You must win the match in order to set a new high score. Make sure you save your game to save your score. That's all I can tell you. What are you going to do? Sorry, I have something else to do. I'm just Dad. When you would like to play, call me. What are you doing in here? I'm just bored. Hey, I know. Let's have a pillow fight. Sorry, I'm a little bit busy now. Ah, boring! Wah, it's boring! Oh, wow. If that Wingley woman flies all the way to Millie Suzette, that's going to be a big problem. The place is vast. We'll never find her. Everybody's working hard so we can catch up with her before she makes it to Millie Suzette. Sisu? I don't know. Kayla, check the pressure. Aye, aye, sir. Oops, sorry, Miss Shauna. Everything's under control and the pressure is stable. Alright, thank you. Ahoy there, young lass. You'll sweat a lot of weight in here. You're already skinny enough. You'll sweat like a pig in a hot place like this. It's not good for your complexion. The unbelievable machine. We must save the treasure of Tibiora. We have to do our best, even if we gotta push the engine past its limits. Whatever the cost, we'll catch up with that damn Wingley. The flame is blazing. It reminds me of Dart. The ship is Tibiora's last hope. In order to get back the royal treasure, everybody's doing their best. Oops. I'm doing the best I can too. I won't slack off for a minute. Hello, Miss Shauna. It's a nice day today, isn't it, Miss Shauna? Ashel? He's meditating. I shouldn't disturb him. I wonder what he's contemplating. The Queen Fury is the only steel boat in all of Endless. It can endure even the wrath of a sea dragon. With the Queen Fury, we don't need to fear the attack by a sea dragon. Here you are, Dart. Trips on boats can be hard when you aren't used to them. If you don't feel good, just rest. If you are not feeling well, just rest. Seasickness can be nasty. Oh, hi! Are you enjoying this boat trip? Oh, hi! How are you? That's the machines. I have the best eye on this ship. I never miss anything, whether it's a small boat or a flying woman. There's no sign of the flying woman. I'll continue to keep watching. Rose? Do you need me? I don't need anything in particular. I was just wondering how you're doing. I was thinking about Dart. Just kidding. said you don't need me. Rose. Hi, Dart. Dart? When you go out to sea, there's a lot to think about. Friendship, life, and romance. Dart's heart is surely wandering the Mother Ocean. Such a serious face. You must be thinking about the black monster. Oh, Shauna. Is something wrong? I've been thinking about the past and future. And about you and me. You and me? Eventually, our journey will be over, right? Yeah, eventually. But I wonder where we'll be. I want to be with you, Dart. But never mind. Love is a lot like the ocean. If you don't swim against the current and just enjoy it, you will overcome it. Thinking alone is important, but you should be careful not to close yourself off from the thoughts of others. Black Monster. I still don't know anything about it. Maybe Rose might know something. I never asked her. Just gonna talk to that person up there. I can't help trying to look cool in front of girls. I wonder if I acted like a macho man, if girls will take interest. Ashel? I guess he's not in the mood to talk. Ashel has his own problems too. The Queen Fury only has catapults. It's not enough to defeat a sea dragon. We see the sea dragon, we'll flee as fast as possible. Though we won't be sunk, we can't win either. She's stuck in my mind. What a beautiful person she is. She's my ideal. Have you heard about the phantom ship of Elisaya Bay? Whoops. Actually, it's around this area where the phantom ship appears. Scary. Mr. Dart, Miss Shauna is, it's nothing. This guy was saying something about Shauna. Have you seen Rose? No. But, are you going to ask that question to everyone? Yeah. To Shauna too? Not very cognizant of her woman's feelings, are you? Princess Emily. I wonder how she's doing now. Oh, Mr. Dart. No thanks, I'm busy now. Have you seen Rose? I don't know. Anyway, I'm totally bored. Hang out with me. Hang out with me. Next time. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna tell Shauna that you were looking for Rose. When is next time? When will you hang out with me? I don't know what to say. I heard the Wingley Bandit flew like an arrow. I wonder if we can catch up using this boat. The engine is working past its limit. I wonder if that will even be enough. Oops, sorry, Mr. Dart. power of the red flame keeps the Queen Fury chugging along. It's a marvel, isn't it? Do you feel the power of the ship? That power can only come from taming the fire itself. This is powering the ship. How does the mechanism work? The speed is the max we can go. The engine furnace can't take more than this. The engine is at its limit. We'll be in danger if we go faster than this. The flame is blazing. This is the heart of the ship. The ship is Tiviara's last hope. In order to get that back, the royal treasure, everybody's doing their best. I'm doing the best I can too. I won't slack off for a minute. Hey, you're getting in the way of my sweeping. Being a sailor looks hard. They have to clean such a huge boat. It's a never-ending job. Have you seen Rose? Not recently. You need her for something? Well, it's not that important. Good luck finding Rose. Why are you down here? Lame. The life that drives such a big thing. You much the same. You drive our clan. Shauna look for you. Never mind. It's not Kongol's business. We just toil and shovel in the fuel and leave the rest to the engine room. The engine room's at the top of the stairs from the sailor's cabin. Bring all your complaints there. Hey you! Are you giving us a hand or what? If you're not gonna help, let's leave us alone. We're busy throwing fuel on the fire. Right, time for Rose. Here you are. May I help you? It's about the Black Monster. I thought you might know something about it, Rose. Oh, that's right. I forgot. We're traveling just for that. Unfortunately, I have nothing to tell you. Oh. What are you planning to do when you catch the Black Monster? What are you going to do with him? Kill him? To avenge your parents? Would that satisfy your feelings? Revenge is a waste of life. That's what I learned from Lapids. To tell you the truth, I don't know what I'm going to do. Or even what I'll say when I face the Black Monster. I just want to know when he is. I see. Well, I can tell you something about something else instead. Do you know what the source of a Dragoon's power is? War is not in man's nature. Humans make themselves fight by entering a kind of madness. It's similar with revenge. This is a tool to amplify that madness. That insanity is the source of the power of Dragoons. For Dragoons, it is a truly frightening power. I didn't know that. Someday, sooner or later, you may find yourself unable to chase in your madness. I wonder how you'll fare, even with that strong will of yours. Sorry, never mind my ramblings. It's okay. When I finish with Lloyd, I'll resume my journey to pursue the Black Monster. When I face him, we'll see what happens. Mine is not merely a journey. I'll take a walk for a change. I have the best eye on this ship. I'll never miss anything whenever it's a small butterfly woman. Whoops. Trips on boats can be harder when you aren't used to them. If you don't feel good, just rest. Dart is popular with girls. He is well suited to be the man in the sea. I am not here for Dart. Then... I'm not here for you either. I wonder if he's still thinking about that. The Queen Fury is the only steel boat in all of Endless. It can endure even the wrath of Sea Dragon. She's stuck in my mind. What adorable cutie she is. She's my ideal. It's just a pipe. It's well known among blah blah blah. Oh, Miss Rose. Do you know what Miss Shauna likes to eat? It's silly. Really? Can I ask you what you're doing? I was debating with myself as to which is more profound, sea or love. Now I'm debating with myself which is more infinite, sea or love. I see. Well, have fun with that. So, which was more infinite, the sea or love? I'm still debating. Oh, Miss Rose. No thanks. You look bored. Exactly! Can we hang out together? If you want to practice sparring, I can give you a lesson. I think I'll just hang out by myself. Okay, your loss. That was close! I can give you some practice if you want. No thanks, no thanks, I'll behave. I'm behaving. Okay. If that wiggly fly, blah blah blah. Oops, I'm so sorry, Miss Rose. Ahoy there, young lass. The harder I work, the more irritable I get. I can't help it. It's not interesting. We must save the treasure Tibior. We have to do our best, even if we gotta push the engine past its limits. Whatever the cost. Blah blah blah. She's really not interested in anything. This ship is Tibior's last hope. In order to get back to our treasure, blah blah blah. I'm very sorry. Did I get your feet dirty? Am I disturbing you? If you're asking about Dart, I have nothing to tell you. I'm not asking any such thing. Oh, okay. I can't believe I used to be this innocent. Dart is an oblivious fool, but he does care about you. Not that it's any of my business. Thanks. To be honest, I've always been a bit jealous of you. But I know there's a lot I can learn from you as a woman. Are the Gigantos fond of dark places? We Gigantos hid from humans. Congo feels at ease in dark places. Sorry for disturbing you. Congo feels at ease in dark places. The more we shovel the fuel in, the more power the ship has. Whatever it's hard or busy, with blah blah blah. Ashel. You seem like you're lost in thought. Oh, Rose, do you want to talk about your love life or lack of thereof? I was just walking around and happened to pass by. Can I ask you one thing? Sure. Why are you with us? You don't seem that enthusiastic. Are you just tagging along out of obligation or something like that? I guess. Maybe this journey is just a little break for me. Break? Well, I won't inquire about what your real goals in life are. After all, everyone here has their own motivations. But you, Rose, you always look like you're ready to walk into your own grave. I'm sure you have goals, but is your own happiness one of them? It's none of your business. I guess I cried a little too much. I'm in no place to make judgments about each other for people. Claire, your footwork is getting sloppy. Take more precise steps. Yes, Father. You idiot! What did I tell you? During training, do not think of me as your father. Refer to me as Master. I am sorry, Master. Claire, we're the only heir to our ancestral rogue school. Legacy. My legacy. Claire, you'll never take over the rogue school with that such lazy technique! You used a killing technique just now, didn't you? Didn't you? Oh, Loda, what's wrong? Loda, are you okay? Oh, Loda! Get out of my sight! Loda! Get out of my sight! I spoke in anger. Far too often. I was filled with petty fears. I desperately clung to my legacy. I placed all my burdens on you. You were not one to run away. It's been over 20 years since I left the village pursuing Claire, but all I found was my own immaturity. As time goes by, my objective feels further and further away. But Dart and the others have given me a new one. It feels right. Perhaps it's some kind of atonement, supporting the passions of young Dart and his friends. Oops, I'm getting way too mushy. Well, maybe I'll go tease Gargle. I hope he isn't knocked out with seasickness. Okay, I'm gonna save. I'm gonna take a break. Stream for almost 4 hours. I gotta relax for work tomorrow anyway. Alright, that was part 18 of Legend Dragoon Revised Edition by NeonMonarch. Hard mode plus and HP times 4 by Zychronix. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys, Jaw Storms, and who else? Josh Storms, and all the rest of you for watching and supporting. Thank you guys for watching. I'm Sparkid. I'll see you guys next time.